Hi guys, today I'm going to be making some pancakes. Now you can have sweet pancakes or you can have savoury pancakes. You can also freeze pancakes, which I will also show you how to freeze the pancakes. Basically what you're going to need is some plain flour. This is ordinary plain flour, nothing special about that. You're going to need some milk. I'm using whole milk. You could use skim milk or semi milk depending on if you're weight watching. Pancakes, I'm not really quite sure how that would go, but yeah, anyway. You're also going to need some eggs. Now our chickens are no longer laying because it's the winter, so I had to buy eggs. Yes, oh, it's a shame, but anyway. So yeah, eggs. Now I like to make up the batter for the pancakes and then put it into a jug. I find that a lot easier to pour into the frying pan when you're actually cooking the pancakes. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so you start off by measuring out the flour and then putting that into the jug like so. And then to that you need to add in the egg. Now I like to separate my eggs out first, or should I say crack out the eggs first to make sure that I don't have a bad egg. It's looking like a lovely looking egg. Then I put that in there like that. And then with the second one, and put that in there like that. Nice fresh eggs. I know they're fresh, but it's good just to do that, just to make sure that they are completely fresh. And then I put in a little bit of milk just to get the mixture started, because obviously I don't want a lumpy batter. And then I just give that a bit of a mix in. That will take out any lumps. If you put too much milk all in at one go, you'll find that the mixture will lump up too quickly and you have lots of lumps in your batter, and you don't want that. That's looking like a nice paste. There's no lumps in that. Then you just add some more of the milk. Now that's quite a thick batter, depending on how you like your pancakes. Some people like quite a thick pancake, and some people that like them nice and thin. I think in France they call them crepes. That's when they're really like almost like paper thin. So it just depends on what your what your preference is. I also like to make savoury pancakes. So I make the pancakes and then I put a lovely savoury filling in them and put them in the oven, but at the moment we're just going to make the pancakes. So yeah, I think that's still just a little too thick. Put a little bit more in there. So what you can do is you can check that on a spoon. If you get the spoon like this and then just see it just coats the spoon. Again, if it's too thick, you'll find that it'll really coat onto the spoon. You don't want that. Well, it depends if you want to have a thick pancake. But we like to have our pancakes like this. That's nice and thin. So they'll make some nice thin pancakes. So let's get frying them off. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is to put the pan onto a hot heat, and then put in some oil. You only want a little bit of oil because you don't want greasy pancakes, and then you make sure the oil coats the pan. That's quite important to make sure it all gets coated. And then you just heat that up. Now you don't want it like boiling hot, but you do want it quite hot, so you can turn the temperature down if you feel that the pancakes are cooking too quickly. And then basically it's just a matter of pouring in the pancake mixture and then just allowing it to move around the pan like so. Now what you want to do is keep the pancake on one side for the moment, and then just if you just shake the pan, you'll know that the mixture is starting to cook on the bottom. Now if you are very good with a wrist action, you could try flipping it, but if you're not, then you can use a spatula. So you just want to leave that there for at least a minute, if not a minute and a half, and you can actually just have a bit of a quick check to see on the bottom. I like mine browner than that, so just going to leave that a little bit longer. Okay, so that's getting nicely toasted. Now to just use the spatula, you just need to take it underneath and then just flip it over like that, and that's nicely cooked on that side. And I have a plate here ready to put them onto. Now because I'm actually going to be freezing some of these, I'm putting on some greaseproof paper on the plate, because we like to have savoury pancakes during the week. We're going to have some of these pancakes tonight just as the pancakes on their own with some lovely maple syrup and some fruit, but I like to freeze some also for later use, so I'll put some greaseproof paper on here and then we can freeze them for later use. Okay, so that's about ready now. So I've got my greaseproof paper on the plate here, and then I'm just going to ease that out onto the greaseproof paper there, and then I'm just going to put some greaseproof paper on the top, and then once they have cooled down, I will take them off the plate and put them in the freezer into a Ziploc bag, and that's a perfect way to keep pancakes for later on. I'm going to put some oil into the pan. Now that's getting a little bit too hot, so I'm going to put the heat down just a tad, and I get the jug, put in the mixture, and just ease that around the pan. Okay, so I'm just going to check the other side of that. It's almost cooked. And with this one, I'm going to try and flip it. Now basically it's a wrist action. You have to sort of drag it towards yourself and then flip it like that. So you drag it towards you and flip it. But you have to do it in a really quite fast motion to get the momentum so that the pancake actually turns over. So we'll give this a go. You have to shake it like this and then do the flip like that. So it's just only just clipped it on the side there, but that's basically what you want to do. Just flip it like that and then the pancake will turn over. So basically you just flip it like that. As you can see, these are nice thin pancakes. Okay, so you've got your cooked pancakes and they're all individually sectioned off with some wax-proof paper or baking paper. And then what you need to do, the best way to do it, is to place them all onto a tray. Now you put that in the freezer for 24 hours. And once they come out, they'll all be frozen, and then you just need to put them into a Ziploc bag. So you just push them into there, into the Ziploc bag with the sheets on them as they are. And then you can take them out individually as you need them. So if you want to use them for breakfast and have some like lemon and sugar on them, or if you want to make some savoury pancakes, they're all ready to go. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel or give me a thumbs up and leave your comments below. Bye bye for now.